Hi, what's up, everyone? Today's Tuesday, Instagram live day. Usually Bao does these Instagram lives, but today he went out yesterday and he's kind of like a zombie today. He still showed up to trade. He did very well trading, but he didn't really feel like doing an Instagram live today. He felt a little bit tired, so I kind of picked up the slack and I wanted to kind of do it for him. So today's kind of like another annoying day, guys. I mean, I lost money again today, and it is very rare that I lose 2 days in a row. But to be honest, today and yesterday was pretty much some of the hardest market action I've seen pretty much all year. To be honest, I'm struggling in this market a little bit. I am kind of underestimating the range. I am underestimating how powerful these stocks could be. And the only thing that is saving me from kind of blowing my ass up is using hard stops. So let's kind of recap what happened, right? And then we're going to kind of talk about what we could do to kind of fix and adapt in this market. So number one is EYES eyes closed at 11.77 yesterday, right? And I think $14 was like the high of the day. So this stock closed in the middle of the range, and all of a sudden this morning it gapped up to 20 and went all the way to $25. And in my head, any short that held overnight blew up. They lost double, they lost 100% of their money, right? So what ended up happening is because of a move like that, because the stock goes from like 11 to 25 overnight, that makes people excited to buy these stocks, right? Everyone that missed eyes is now like, shit, I gotta find the next one, I gotta trade the next one, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to find this next one, and I'm just gonna fucking trade it, and I don't care what price it is, I'm just gonna buy it. So when we have a stock like eyes that goes to 25, right? In my head, guys, I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to touch this stock. I warned every single person in MIC not to short eyes today, right? And because 9 out of 10 times, stocks like eyes will end up going to 50 and they will end up going to 100. This scenario was very rare. I couldn't really believe that it just tanked from 25. Right now, while I'm recording it, it's $14. I really couldn't believe that it just tanked like that. Maybe there's some hidden dilution happening today. Maybe there's something that I don't know, or maybe all the shorts finally blew up on it. So I don't really know why it just tanked today. 9 out of 10 times it doesn't just tank like that. So yeah, I stayed safe. Yeah, I didn't really touch it. Yeah, I missed an opportunity, but to be honest, I don't really care that I missed it because 9 out of 10 times I would lose money on that setup. So eyes in the morning was pretty much an avoid for me. I didn't want to touch it. And, you know, on days like today, everyone is always looking for the sympathies. Everyone's always looking for the next stock. What is the next one? What is the big one? What am I going to trade next? We had XELA, we had INVO, we had ANPC, and we had ears, right? So we already had 4 different side plays that just showed up out of nowhere, right? And to be honest, guys, I was ready to attack all of these side plays. I thought to myself, all right, I'm not going to touch eyes. I'm not going to touch the hot stock. I'm going to focus on all these sympathy runners that really have no reason to be up today, right? And in the morning, ANPC in the watch list, we posted our plan to short at 11, short at 11.50, and short at $12. In the morning, I got a nice short at 11.50. It topped out at $12.09, and right now, while I'm recording this, it is at $8. So the watch list play of AMPC paid the bills. That paid me out. I think it was like $2,000 or $3,000. Great trade of the day. Ears was a sympathy play to eyes. I really don't. These stocks, when they run together, eyes and ears, it doesn't really make sense, and that's the point. If it doesn't make sense, it's probably gonna have more momentum. So this stock, ears, I was looking at the $5.50 and $6 line. So I posted to the guys in MIC my short at $5.50 and I covered at $5. It later went to $6 and now it's back to $5. So I did well there, made a couple $1,000 there. XELA, I tried a short. It didn't really work out. I lost $1,000. And now INVO, that kind of fucking screwed me, is what happened. So INVO was a stock that was broken pre-market. It went from $7 pre-market all the way down to $5 pre-market. And in my head, this was the best stock of the day because it was so broken, right? So AMPC was like a low float, XELA was like not really doing anything, ears is kind of like a bullshit sympathy, and all of a sudden this INVO that has nothing to do with anything is down from $7.50 to $5 pre-market, and I'm telling myself, oh my God, please go to $6. If you go to $6, I'm gonna short it, I'm gonna short it, I'm gonna short it. And before we knew it, somehow, some way, there was just a massive rush of volume that came in, a massive rush of demand that came in, and I was upside down almost instantly. I had a $6 short average, and all of a sudden, before I know it, I'm stopped out at $8, right? So I set a hard stop at $7.50, which was pre-market high of the day, and I didn't get executed until $8. So I'm gonna kind of explain a couple things. Number one is if you are shorting a stock, there's two reasons when you should be stopping out. Number one, if a stock breaks above pre-market high of the day, you must automatically stop. If a stock breaks above the previous day high of the day, you must automatically stop. Had I not had a hard stop in on INVO, I would have stopped out at $12 and lost even more. I lost about like $8,000 or $9,000 on INVO like that. And the trades on ears, the trades on AMPC, they didn't really make up for it. So although today I have like a smaller loss, it still kind of sucks because I lost 2 days in a row now, which is really fucking frustrating. And it's not a lot of money. I lost like $9,000 yesterday. I lost a couple $1,000 today. But the truth of the matter is I'm just really fucking frustrated with this market. These were the 2 hardest days of the entire year, and I struggled on both of those days. But I'm keeping my losses under control. I'm keeping my losses in check, which is good. But to be honest, man, like this market is just really tough right now. The shorts were in control for about a week, and then all of a sudden this eyes went crazy, and now the longs are back in control. So what's been happening, guys, is these longs that missed the boat on eyes are now buying anything and everything that they possibly can to be able to not miss the next one, right? No one wants to miss the next one. Everyone wants the next runner, the next runner, the next runner, and they're just gonna keep buying random shit until one of them fucking sticks, right? So I struggled today, second day losing money. INVO, the only thing that saved me was a hard stop, guys. So again, yesterday's lesson in yesterday's YouTube live was max loss at the broker level and max size at the broker level. Today's lesson is hard stop above pre-market high of the day or hard stop above yesterday's high of the day. Had I not had a hard stop on INVO, I would have been destroyed today. I would have been absolutely destroyed. And because my loss was a little bit manageable, it allowed me to focus on AMPC and allowed me to focus on ears. And that was really good. So the market's not easy right now, guys. A lot of weird plays, a lot of runners, a lot of momentum happening in the market, which is good for us long term. But, you know, to me, I just need to be very careful in this market because there's so much range. There's so much room. There's so much volatility. And because there's so much volatility and so much craziness, I need to size myself down to be able to be comfortable. Because right now, with all these stocks teleporting and all these stocks doing crazy shit, I just can't afford to size in and get myself trapped. So that's number one. So if you struggled today on INVO, you're not the only one. But you need to make sure that you have your hard stop in place. You need to make sure that you have your size in place. You know, shit like GameStop. GameStop is up another $50 today for no reason at all. I have no reason why GameStop is running, but to be honest, my play on that stock is I am waiting for the first red day setup. So when the first red day setup comes on GameStop, I think it's going to be a day where it loses like 50% in one day. I think these are just kind of like over-eager shorts that I was shorting at 100, 150, and 200 all getting blown out. There's no fundamental reason for this stock to kind of be running up. But when the first red day comes up on GameStop, I will be all over it. And I think that is going to be a massive, massive opportunity when that day comes. Additionally, guys, I forgot to mention this in yesterday's recap video. So what I'm doing is this Thursday, I'm doing a Trader Clinic webinar for the lifetime members. So what I like to do is I do an exclusive webinar for the lifetime members, usually once a month. I haven't been able to do it because I've been in Miami, but this Thursday at 7 p.m. market time for annual members only, I'm going to be going over in detail the trades on eyes, the opportunities on INVO, the setup on GameStop, what I'm going to do. So that's going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. market time for lifetime members. It will be recorded, and annual members get to watch the footage 1 week after, right? So if you guys are interested in annual or lifetime or anything, I'll tell Tosh to hook you guys up with a deal. So just text him at 213-458-5997. Tosh, post your number in there. Trader Clinic is every Thursday. These are kind of one of the best webinars, second only to Bao's trading fish videos, and they are lifetime members only, and I do it myself. We kind of like to bring on lifetime members. We like to mentor them live. We like to answer their questions live. So that's going to be on Thursday, guys. Thursday at 7 p.m. market time. So yeah, today was not easy. I'm struggling again. In the grand scheme of things, it's not really the end of the world. You know, I'm still up $1 million on the year, and I lost maybe 15 grand this week. And this sucks, as it's really, you know, this is normal trading. You know, there's going to be weeks that I make money. There's going to be weeks that I lose money. You know, I'm not perfect. I don't make money every single day, but on the days that I do lose money, I want to come here and be able to educate you guys so that you guys don't make the same mistakes as me. Because today it was very easy to not place a hard stop. Today it was very easy to overtrade. And to be honest, you know, if you didn't place your hard stop today, you probably wouldn't be alive to trade tomorrow, guys. So that's just a lesson. Yeah, you could put your hard stop at high of the day, but that's where everyone is putting their hard stop. I mean, it depends. I'm just saying that these levels are must stops. Above pre-market high of the day is must stop. Above yesterday's high of the day is must stop. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no questions. If it breaks those levels, you must stop out, no matter what. And regarding ears from today, or eyes from today, eyes is the one that went to 25. To be honest, guys, eyes is about to go red. I wouldn't be surprised if they have some hidden dilution today. If they pumped it up so all these pumpers could hedge against it, could short against it ahead of the offering. I got no idea. It's not investment advice. I'm just guessing. But there's really, it's very abnormal that this eyes is very weak today. 9 out of 10 times it would have went to like $50 or something like that. So you guys, do you guys have any questions for me? Today, I'm a little bit frustrated. Today, hard stop saved me. I don't like losing money. But, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people that lost money today. So I want to kind of be able to come here and answer your questions. So do you guys have any questions for me? This is kind of like an impromptu Instagram live. Yeah, so I'm going to be taking questions now. So let me read through this chat, guys, and let's kind of go through it. What is my mental plan for tomorrow? My mental plan for tomorrow is to reduce size and just be green. I just want to walk away green tomorrow to get my confidence back, because although I'm still up a shitload of money, my mental state is a little bit fucked up today. I want to show up. I want to stick to the process. And if I stick to the process, I know I will make money. I just got to show up and do it. And today the process, even though I'm red, the process made sure I didn't blow up today. Trading large caps today, how do you narrow down your list when there's 20 stocks to look at? I mean, look at, if you're looking to go long these large cap stocks on a bounce, look for the ones that are the most beaten up. Like Tesla was extremely beaten up. NEO was extremely beaten up. Square was extremely beaten up. I think these stocks were down 50% in a month. So look for stocks that are the most beat up. Does something look good for you to long these days? I mean, to be honest, on these small cap junk companies, if the momentum is back, shit, maybe I'm going to go long pre-market again tomorrow. Because what's been happening is if you went long pre-market last week, you would have lost money. You know, today is when it's starting to work. So maybe I'm going to try to adjust that and try to do a little bit of that tomorrow. But again, guys, I don't want to make it fancy. I don't want to change up anything. All I want to do is show up and stick to the process, and that's it. Are you still trading with a $35,000 account? To be honest, guys, right now I'm trading with like a $50,000 account. And the reason why I'm doing this is just to have enough room to be able to deal with this range. When this volatility kind of slows down, I'm going to get back to my $35,000 account. But additionally, when I'm having this $50,000 account, I'm not wiring out. So that's kind of been maybe like a mental barrier for me right now, is I'm kind of letting my account grow a little bit to be able to deal with this volatility. Because the reality is I don't need a paycheck from trading. I just do it to kind of help with my mental sanity, but shit, maybe I've been deviating a little bit too much from it, so I want to kind of improve on that. But what else, guys? Did I re-enter INVO? I did re-enter it at $11.30 when a chat room started to pump it. So I was able to make back some of my losses. But to be honest, man, it's going to be a red day still. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. There's going to be certain days where I'm just in the matrix and some days I'm in the gutter. The last 2 days I've been in the fucking gutter, man. And it sucks, but in the grand scheme of things, if I'm making $50K a week and I'm only losing $20,000 this week, am I really in the gutter? No. Do you think if I'm a new trader, as long as I'm taking profits, I don't need to worry about piking or selling too early? I sell and I pike too early every single time. And let me tell you something, it does not matter. If you always worry about getting the top or getting the bottom on all of these stocks, you're going to fucking blow up one day. As long as you walk away green, you are better than 90% of these traders. I've left millions and millions and millions of dollars by covering too early or selling too early. And you know what? It doesn't matter because I still made millions of dollars by locking in profits. So don't always think that you got to nail the top and the bottom, because what's going to happen is you're going to start over trading. You're going to cover, the stock is going to go lower, you're going to chase it, and you're going to blow up. Trust me, I've been there. I've done it. I lost on it. As long as you walk away green, I promise you are better than 90% of these traders. Not fucking 50, 90%.